I have a special come out in 2012, which I recorded in 2011 called True Story. And that special, my last joke is how I am not allowed to say the N-word. But I figured out how to. I can have my friends say it for me. So I set up this fake scenario where these guys were getting in a fight, and this guy kept calling me the N-word. And I said, well, I can't call back. So I had my friend come on stage and say the N-word for me, a black guy. Killed, right?
Yes.
I'm watching, 2 years later, I'm watching this show called Chocolate Sundays on Showtime. And it's a sketch comedy show. Pookie Wigington show, yeah. The show, it only lasted one season. And they literally took that joke and turned it into a sketch. And I'm watching it play out, and I go, what the? And I've never, ever been the guy accusing people of stealing jokes. Because I know comedians, our minds think alike a lot. There's only so many.
I always.
You will.
If something sounds too much alike or some sound, even if I fuck up and slip, I make sure that I narrate to myself the mistake and how it was made, and then I address it. But I've always said this for the new internet guys and everybody who you have to make your own platform. I understand that. Much love to everybody who's even building something from doing that, especially the ones who really become comics and dedicate themselves to the craft. But you cannot take someone did this to me, Gary, and not like to your level. That's huge. But this guy got like 3 million views on fucking WorldStar. He took something from Power Play, a joke, and he said it in his car like he was ranting. He was like, my boy in the club, he did my joke. And I was like, and this is right when, maybe a year after Q died. And I commented on it. I said, this is what WorldStar is now. You just take people's jokes, and we don't have a guild. That's one of the problems.
Yeah, we don't have a writer's guild.
We don't have a guild where we wrote our material, and if you use it, we get a check every time, like music.
That's a little different because you're talking about somebody that's probably not a comedian thinking nobody saw Power Play but me. Yeah. I'm talking about when comedians accuse other comedians.
The platform is just bad. Like if those guys who did the skit did not know, someone should have known.
Oh, they knew. They knew. Here's the thing. Here's where it all goes left. So I'm watching this show called Chocolate Sundays. I see my joke from my special, and I'll tell you where DeRay comes into play in a minute. And they took it verbatim and just turned it into a sketch. And I went, they had a white guy that owed a white guy owed a black guy money. The black guy came, where's my money? And then he said, chill out. And then another black guy said the N-word, right? I'm watching it going, no way. I called Pookie on the phone when I saw it. I said, Pookie, why didn't you guys all you had to do was call me? I would have said you could do the sketch. Just say based on a joke by Gary Owen. I said, I would have told you.
Or should have had you play the person.
Right, exactly. So I told Pookie, Pookie goes, man, well, we have a think tank. I said, listen, just tell me who wrote the joke. If you're telling me you got writers for sketches, who wrote that sketch? And I know who to call. He couldn't tell me. He could not tell me who. Pookie said, we have a think tank, Gary, and we all sit around this think tank and we come up with the sketches. I go, who was in the think tank? He could not give me a name. I go, who wrote the goddamn sketch, dude? He never he said, what do you want me to do? I said, there's nothing to do now. I go, but goddamn, man, if you're going to put a sketch comedy show together, I said, get some original sketches. Don't take jokes from other comics. So the show only lasted a season. Then the goddamn bit went viral on YouTube. They posted it like 2 years later. The Laugh Factory's website posted it, and it went viral again. And the Laugh Factory and the white dude that played the sketch, I don't know his name, Bill. No, yeah. The white dude that played the sketch, they would say, before people start commenting, they go, and before you say anything that this bit was stolen, we filmed this in 2013 or 2014. I go, oh, okay, my special was filmed in 2011.
Right.
So here's where DeRay comes into play. DeRay was there when the joke was written. And let me tell you what happened. And DeRay, you was there, so you know. We're at the Improv on Melrose. In like 2008 or 9, DeRay does Monday nights there. And I got a heckler. I had a black dude was heckling me, and I said to the black dude, I said, man, if I was black, I'd call you the N-word right now. and the crowd started laughing. DeRay being the antagonist on the side of the stage, say it. Say it, Gary. I dare you. You can say it. I said, motherfucker, you say it.
I think I just saw the tape of that. I got the.
You sent me it. You sent me the tape of the night it happened. That's crazy. And I said, well, goddamn, DeRay, you come up here and say it. And you came up and I gave you the mic and you said it. And then I started saying, yeah, now what?
By the third time, I'm gonna tell you when you were already working toward stardom or whatever comedically. But by the third time we were at Comedy Store.
Yeah, Sunset.
And when we did it there, it was a wrap. I was like, Gary's gone. I was like, I need a joke like that now. We did it on the Shaq tour.
No, we did it on the Shaq tour. But that's the thing. Like, the joke was so organically written and came about just like, because I got a heckler and you was there that night. And then, that's funny. Every time I would see you, I'd just be like, hey, man, let's do the joke. Like, every time I would see you, I'd pull you aside. Hey, DeRay, let's do that joke.
Like,
and we go up and do it.
LeBron Wade, the alley-oop is coming, like no matter what.
Exactly. And then we went on tour. That's how we closed the entire 2011 Shaq tour, was that joke. And then when I saw it, I went, there's no way.
Someone said, before you said stolen.
Oh, the white guy, his name's Bill something.
He says it like.
He says on the comment pages, like when they posted it a couple years ago, and then they reposted it. And they, on like Instagram or something, he goes, and before you guys start saying this was stolen, we did this bit in 2013 or something like that.
And you know me, I'll go on the page in all caps, it's stolen.
Yeah. Yeah. But the Laugh Factory will say the same thing. The Laugh Factory is like, it's not stolen. That was just a stolen joke. There's no way. And the fact that Pookie could not tell me who wrote it. And to this day.
Well, Pookie, Pookie is beyond a businessman. Even if he was which I doubt he was even in the room when they did it. He's just like, that's funny. I doubt if he was even in the fucking room. But
I think he was covering. I think he didn't want to. I'm not like I'm gonna go beat somebody's ass, but I just wanted to let somebody know, like, yo, that was my joke, right? Just so you know.
And he loves. He don't want you not to come do his room, so he wouldn't do nothing. He knows longevity is everything. So, but he has to acknowledge shit like that, because I used to call him all the time with one of the comments. I don't want to get into it because the guy's doing good now. We haven't crossed paths in a while, but I used to be like, this dude is doing my whole style. He talking about this and that, and he don't even have that. He don't even live that life. Like, this dude is married. Up there talking about bitches, this, that. Like, that ain't how he talked before I got here. But Pookie will protect him. Like, D, that's not gonna step on you. You're gonna be you no matter what. So, but that's definitely one of the cases of the stolen missing joke. That joke definitely was on First 48.
I'll be honest with you, that's the only time I have ever just said that was stolen from my act.
Ain't it crazy watching something though, and your face probably was like, I wish somebody would have filmed your face.
DeRay,
like,
this the face right here.
Like,
what the fuck? Hold on.
Wait.
I had to watch it again to like, did I just see that? It went this way. My head went this way, then this way.
Go to the back of the TV, make sure it's plugged up. Somebody fucking me. This ain't on.
Am I getting punked? Is somebody in my house right now?
That would be hilarious, yeah. Oh, shit.
And then, but that's what got me. When he couldn't tell me who wrote it, that's when I went, Pookie, come on. You're telling me you're executive producer of and you can't tell me who wrote the joke?
I ain't snitching. I ain't no snitching.
That's what that was, yeah.
I
ain't no snitch. You got me confused, Gary. That'd been funny if he would have came at me hard. What? Yeah, we took it. What?
Thanks,
okay,
well,
well.
Jokes get took. Jokes get took every day, B.
Because DeRay, knowing you probably thought Black Panther was yours. It's like, motherfucker, I said Wakanda in 2006.
Yeah, I've been saying it forever.